Hello everyone, I'm Dwight Havener, and there is no better time than now to focus on supporting, raising, and strengthening the health of your immune system immediately. How? Just watch and then share this short video as fast as you can with everyone you can. It's just that important. Today you're going to hear about an immune supporting compound called ace-mannan. Ace-mannan can help your entire family. This aloe vera extract has been validated in over 700 published studies as nature's most powerful immune modulating plant extract. To share the specifics, here's our corporate product specialist, Mr. Steve Burns. Take it away, Steve.
Research scientists were hired by Carrington Laboratories to find out what that active ingredient was in the aloe vera plant. And they discovered this group of acetylated polymannans with a beta-1,4 linkage, and they called that acetylated polymannan group ace-mannan. And that's what they started to do a lot of research on. So the ace-mannan is found in the inner leaf of the plant. There's a rind around the outside of the plant, and then inside of that is a latex layer, and then inside of that is a clear gel. And if you've ever cut the leaf off of an aloe vera plant, you see that clear gel come out. Well, sometimes you see that yellowish color around it. Those are sapins found in the leaf also, called anthraquinones. And it's something we don't want in our aloe because it can have a cleansing effect on the intestines. As a matter of fact, aloe was used as a laxative, generally regarded as safe by the FDA until 2002, when it was taken off the market. But it was only available by prescription because it was such a powerful laxative. So aloe needs to be processed. And there are different ways to process aloe vera. As a matter of fact, the ancient Egyptians discovered one of the first ways, and they added carbonized wood, or charcoal, more commonly known, into the aloe vera gel, and then they would strain it, and the carbonized wood, the charcoal, would take the anthraquinones out of the aloe vera gel, and then they would use it for beauty, etc. But the problem with that is it also takes out the ace-mannan. So this research group at Carrington Laboratories, once they discovered that ace-mannan, they worked on a way to process that out. And they did that by putting the aloe vera gel into vats with ethanol, methanol, or propanol, usually an alcohol solvent. And what would happen is the aloe gel would firm up, and it would actually change the structure a little bit of the aloe gel, but the anthraquinones and the alcohol precipitant would stay on top. They would siphon that off, wash and freeze dry the aloe vera gel, and grind it up. And that preserved the ace-mannan molecule. But it also made it so it wasn't water soluble. Well, in 2004, a group of research scientists from Korea started looking at what molecular weights of ace-mannan. And ace-mannan can be measured in something called Daltons. A Dalton is a very, very, very small measurement. And if I were to use a comparison just to understand sizes, I would say, imagine a ball bearing, and that represents the smallest, 5,000 Daltons or 5 kilodaltons in size. That ball bearing at the big end of the scale would be 15 feet in diameter, and that would represent about 5 million Daltons. So they're looking at the spectrum of molecular weights for what is the best one to activate the immune system. And they found between 5,000 and 400,000 Daltons was the sweet spot that actually stimulated macrophage activity. So when they started to do this research, they decided that they were going to break it down into these categories, found the sweet spot, and then published this paper in the Journal of Immunopharmacology in 2005. Well, one of the doctors who helped formulate the method for extracting the ace-mannan from the aloe vera plant, Dr. Santiago Rodriguez, he looked at this study, this paper, and he said, I bet you I can work out a way to filter the aloe without using charcoal, without using solvents, through a multi-stage filtration, get the anthraquinones out, and end up with the purest, best ace-mannan that would still be water-soluble and most beneficial to the body. And so he did just that. It took a few years, and he got this very potent ACE mannan. And he donated the rights to that ACE mannan to what we call the Hope Movement. And the Hope Movement generates, for every sale of a product that has ACE mannan in it, it generates a serving for a child in need, because kids are very immune compromised around the world. As a matter of fact, it's one of the biggest problems in the world today. So this ACE mannan molecule, we looked at it, we said, there's got to be a way that we can make a very simple delivery system. And we put it in a lot of different products, but we found a way to put it into a lollipop so that it is a very simple, effective way to support the immune system, tastes great, and it's something that anybody can use efficiently. Well, the reason that this ACE mannan molecule is so important is what it actually does in the immune system from a biochemical standpoint, from a physiological standpoint. So I'm going to bring on our CEO, Mr. Sam Castor, and Sam is going to talk all about how this works on the immune system to give you the proper support you need and maximize its efficacy. So Sam, please take it away.
Hey, listen, as Steve said, ACE mannan is a long chain of sugars. It's a polysaccharide. Poly means many, saccharide means sugar, but it's predominantly one sugar, which is called mannose. And you may have never heard of mannose, but every cell in your body requires it for proper structure and function. It's absolutely essential for a properly functioning immune system. And it's just amazing how the human body uses mannose in a very effective way to trigger all the immunomodulatory functions of the immune system. Let me just say this about mannose. These little chains of mannose linked together only exist at high levels in two things in nature. One, as Steve said, is aloe vera gel. The other, interestingly enough, is human breast milk. I mean, I just find that fascinating, right? It's the very same mechanism of action that provides a newborn child a good functioning immune system. Well, you know, especially with what's going on today and the need for a proper functioning immune system, everybody's product all of a sudden is an immune booster. Well, let me explain what that means and what the difference is between an immune modulator like Steve just described. An immune booster is typically any nutrient that your body needs and requires. One of the main reasons your immune system becomes defective or deficient is malnourishment. In other words, if you don't have enough nourishment, essential vitamins and minerals, to properly support your body, your immune system starts declining in its function. So anytime you add good nutrition back into your diet, you're going to have a systemic effect on overall immunity. But that's not what we're talking about with ACE mannan. ACE mannan goes to the very front line of defense and activates the molecules in your immune system unlike anything else. And Steve, could you bring up that picture, please? So while Steve's bringing up that picture, what I'm going to show you is how does this sugar mannose affect immunology? On the left of the picture, you see infection. And then you see to the left of that, pathogen. A pathogen is anything that invades the body that doesn't belong there, like a virus, like a bacterium. And there's all kinds of multi-drug resistant bacteriums today that when they get into your body has, there is no drug that can overcome those. Then there are specific cells within the immune system. The top one there is called the macrophage. The bottom one is called the dendritic cell. And these are phagocytes, which means that they actually spot these pathogens and engulf them and kill them. And the second thing they do is they round up other defense molecules to come and also aid in the destruction of these harmful pathogens. Now, how does the immune system know that this particular pathogen is an invader? Because every pathogen expresses those little green things off the surface, those little ovals. Those are ovals of mannose. So mannose is critical in the immune system's ability to identify an aberrant cell or a pathogen. So you see on the macrophage and on the dendritic cell, those little Y-looking receptors, those are called mannose receptors. They're not vitamin C receptors. They're not echinacea receptors. They're not zinc receptors. And all of those things are good for an overall systemic effect on your immune system. But what triggers and turns your immune system on is mannose. Go to the right where it says cancer. Now you're looking at an aberrant cell. This is a cell that's become damaged. What does a damaged cell express off its surface glycan structures to alert the immune system that something has gone wrong? Mannose, same little green ovals. And so when the immune system connects and docks with these little mannose structures, it goes into action. In other words, that's what activates the immune system to start fighting the disease condition, or the aberrant cells, or the particular pathogens. And that's essential for a good functioning immune system. So what does mannose do with ace-mannan? Well, ace-mannan is a long polysaccharide of mannose structures. And when the macrophage or the dendritic cell sees a certain molecular weight of this polysaccharide expressing mannose on the ends of its structures, it goes into hyperactivity, just like it does when it sees a pathogen. And that's why it triggers the immune response. Now, when you turn on a macrophage, what you do is turn on all the immunomodulatory functions of the immune system. The proper upregulation, the proper downregulation of the immune system. You turn on the macrophage's ability to communicate with all the other immune cells to come and fight this particular pathogen. Might be a virus. So it turns on natural killer cells, T cells, B cells, which code antibodies that come back and attach to these pathogens. Again, another way of helping the immune system fight these damaged or diseased cells. But it is all triggered with the sugar mannose. Healthy cells do not express mannose on the ends of their glycan structures. Only disease cells, only pathogens, viruses, bacteria, fungi, parasites, all express mannose. So when you nourish your body with ace-mannan, certain molecular weights activate the immune system in a way that nothing else in nature does. And that's why it is so effective in helping your body overcome all the challenges that you face and put your immune system on high alert so you can achieve the best quality of life possible. Okay, Steve, thanks for letting me share that.
Great. So, Sam, that was awesome information. Steve, I'd like you to share a little bit of something about what we use today to give to everybody so that they can build their immune systems immediately, called the Hope Pops. Can you share a little bit about those phenomenal Hope Pop lollipops that have this ace-mannan in them?
Well, sure. Hope Pops are unlike any other product that you'll find in the marketplace, Dwight. They are sweetened with xylitol, which is tooth friendly, but xylitol also kills the bad bacteria in your mouth that cause tooth decay. It's got over 65% of your daily vitamin C in each of these pops, and it's also got 4 grams of fiber. But most importantly, it's got 50 milligrams of our exclusive ace-mannan technology. So anybody who's out there venturing out into the world, whether you're just taking a walk, walking your dog, or whether you have to go to the store, whatever you're doing, you can support your immune system. Now, understand, ace-mannan is not something that will treat, cure, or prevent any disease or any virus. But what it does do is give your immune system the vital support it needs to help your body to defend itself. And so that is why, to us, this is a simple way to support your immune system and to support the immune system of people you love and care about. There are a lot of people working on the front lines out there, working in jobs to help support the economy and keep everybody going. They should be supporting their immune system the best way they can. And perhaps you could share a way that people can help those people by just handing them a pop or handing them a bag of pops.
Absolutely, Steve. Well, thank you, everybody, for watching this video. I'm just going to open a bag of these Hope Pops right now. here's a couple for all of you guys, and I might as well have one while I'm just sharing with you. You know, I want you to think about, you know, what kind of an impact we can have on the lives of those that are risking their health by going to work during this pandemic right now to help all of us. And so when you donate to the link in the description of this video, we can get a Hope Pop lollipop into the hands of doctors, nurses, police, firemen, EMS, senior living facilities, grocery store employees, restaurant workers, postal workers, truck driver, all the essential frontline workers that are risking their health to help all of us. So remember, all this works when you share the video and donate. Please join us in doing this for the health of our frontline heroes that are helping us today. And so I say this and lick mine right now so that I can get my Ace Manning, and hope you all do the same. God bless, and we'll talk to you on the next video.